Hello, everyone. I'm Alex. I'm founder of Dogezer, which is kind of a derivative of Do Together. And this is a collaboration, a crowdsourcing platform, which can really change the way how software is created and can replace some of the ICOs which are happening on our market those days. So generally, our key idea is that you don't need money to create software. In our new decentralized economy, in our new gig economy, you don't need money to create the software. You actually need labor. You need labor, you need your team, and you can raise labor from your team members, except raising money from investors. So we did create a product, and it's already running, referring to previous speaker. It's already running, so it's fully functional right now. Still alpha, but fully functional. We created a product where you can jump in, you can generate your own coin, which is mapped to a future revenue of your project, and then you go and hire people on our platform, and you offer to pay them in your coin. You pay them in your coin, they do the job for you, the product is created, and because there are no investors, there are no people who actually expect 10x revenue from your project, you can pay those people, you can pay your team a lot. So when project starts to bring revenue, you actually use that revenue to exchange back for the coins you have paid for, or maybe you convert those coins into company ownership. So generally, in that future world, there may be no need for investors because many of the ICOs are actually software startups, right? And software startups, they have to convince their team to still work on them, right? You have to convince your lead developer to believe in your concept. So you have to do that anyway, even if you have the money. Then skip the fundraising round, concentrate on your team. So that way we solve the problem for the product owners, for the idea authors. They don't need to do their fundraising, they just concentrate on the product. For a developer, for individual contributor, we are also solving a problem of an income cap. Because those people are generally work for hire, and there is always a cap on how much you can earn when you work for hire. If you're a software developer, if you're a good software developer, you probably can earn $50,000 a month. But jumping over that, being a software developer is not possible. So as a result, many software developers stop being software developers. They go to entrepreneurship, they choose management path of their career, and there are a very small amount of software developers in their 40s, right? So, but those guys, they can code well. And what we are doing is that we're offering them to take some risk for the product, because product may be unsuccessful. We allow them to take some risk, but as a result, if the product is successful, they will get much more money. And we also solve the problem of motivation, because really it's very important. One of the key important things for the success of every project is the motivation of the team. So when you pay your team members in money, when you pay them in cash, in reality, if you will be cynical, their motivation is to get as much cash from you as possible. But if you pay them in project coins, which actually has zero valuation at the beginning, but which can become huge if the project is financially successful and stable, the motivation changes, and those guys really work hard, and it's a key to the success of your project. So as I said, we have a fully functional alpha available. So we spent 1 year doing it to ensure that we have polished out all the interactions, and of course it's continuing to improve, but generally you can do all those things right now. So I have a few screenshots, and it's kind of trying to make this fun. So let's imagine Darth Vader wants to create a Death Star. So he creates a project on our platform. Then he generates his own tokens, and he do some promises about what this token is and how it will bring revenue to the team. Then he goes to our freelancer marketplace and hire people. offering them some positions in the team, and there is an integrated messaging like a Slack, so it's all of the tools which developers use are here. Then, he assigns tasks to someone, this person executes the task, he do a code commit into Git, which we have integrated, and there is a cloud storage file manager, so it's a fully functional platform. And generally, what you can do with Dogezer, you can start your own business without external funding. You can also execute an ICO, because it's not so much different from the ICO. It's just focused on the labor. But you can sell some of the tokens to investors if your idea is good, or you can sell them to investors when you implemented at least a prototype, which is a very good thing to have a prototype for ICO. As a software developer, as an individual contributor, you can become a co-founder, or you can earn money or crypto for the work you do. So Dogezer is like open source, but monetized. It's like a G Suite for software developers. It's Upwork, where all of your team members are co-founders, and so on. So we have our own ITO. We are currently need to raise money to ensure that the legal relations on the platform are fully handled. So we are in private sale, and we are selling our own token, which is a license to use our platform. So private sale is live now, and we have quite an interesting model of the token, which is, we sell it for $1. You can pay $4 of platform fees with that token, and we burn a percentage of token each time it's used, and the percentage which we burn depends on how much money we raise. So we are solving the hard cap questions that way. So generally, that's it. And I'm done, would like to hear your questions.